That is an excellent question. So when we talk about those specific large language models, they're prone to something what we call hallucinations, and that's where they give you a response that sounds like something a human would say, but they're giving you facts, and those facts can be wrong. They're getting better. They're kind of learning how to get better with facts, but at the end of the day, they're not really a fact-based system. So as genealogists, that's problematic for us because we want to be right. We want to know what's true. We want to evaluate our sources. So that's why I advise people that are experimenting with these and using them is to, if you're kind of seeing something interesting, to verify it in another way. Like you could do a Google search, you could click on some of the links it gives you to see if it's true or not. So I always tell people if you get some response or you see some kind of like signal of a possible family connection, be sure to verify it yourself. We want to get back to the basics of doing good genealogy research, and that's making sure we're verifying everything and making assessment on our own to make before we make conclusions. So that's the advice I give. And don't kind of be discouraged if you're seeing some wrong things. Maybe think of another way to ask the question, or you could always ask. What's really fun is you can ask them to try again if it doesn't give you the result you want. So it's kind of like, having an assistant like, no, try again, try again. So don't be discouraged is my advice. Sure. Yeah. So there has been a lot of kind of experimenting and testing, and even tailored for the genealogy world of this idea of when you're asking an LLM a question, you want to give it a prompt. And you kind of want to give it, there's five basic things. I think it's like role, goal, task, container. And it's kind of like telling it, okay, this is your task. This is what your role in this task is going to be. And then here's all the input I want you to do something with. And then here's how I want the output. So the input's all unstructured. And then I want the output in a table and things like that. So there are ways to kind of craft these prompts. And there's actually a lot of like blog posts specifically for genealogists as well, on how to kind of craft these prompts to make it work. But that's kind of one of the fun things to experiment is I like to just like try right off the bat, like I'm talking to a human and see how good that is. And then if it's not really working, I'll be more thoughtful about my prompt and kind of restructure it to see what happens.